the St. Christopher Area and Seaports Authority, SCASPA, has embarked on a project to improve the flow of traffic and parking arrangements at the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw International Airport. This is part of our continuous improvement program to ensure that efficient services are provided and that a safe and an orderly atmosphere is created for all airport users. For these objectives to be achieved, however, we need the full cooperation of all motorists who enter the airport compound. We urge you, therefore, to comply fully with the traffic regulations and rules, as we will be strictly enforcing them from Monday, July 11, 2011. So what are these traffic rules and regulations? Follow me as I explain them to you.
Various traffic signs have been erected around the compound for your safety. As you approach the older ticket booth at the entrance to the compound, you will see a no U-turn sign. Making a U-turn here is a traffic offense. Please note also that you should keep left when entering the compound. Yellow lines denote no parking areas. Parking where such lines are painted is a traffic offense. There are many yellow markings around the compound. If you park on a yellow line, you will be ticketed. If you wish only to drop off passengers and luggage, you may use the ring road that takes you around the public parking lot, passing directly in front of the taxi parking area. This option was made possible by relocating the ticket booth to the entrance of the public parking lot and reconfiguring the parking lot. There is a designated section for passenger and luggage drop-off in front of the check-in area. Please note that parking is allowed only for the purpose of dropping off passengers and luggage. You will be ticketed once your vehicle remains parked after passengers have exited and all luggage has been removed. Parking is not allowed in front of the arrivals area outside customs unless waiting passengers are being collected. Therefore, you should move your vehicles to this area only after your passengers have exited the customs baggage hall. Security officers and taxi dispatchers will be particularly vigilant in this area, which often is quite congested. They will, as necessary, give you instructions. Please cooperate to avoid being ticketed.
The maximum speed at which one can drive in the airport zone is 10 miles per hour. There are speed limit signs posted at various places indicating such. You are required to comply with this speed limit. To help drivers observe the required speed limit, we have installed speed bumps at a number of places on the driveways. There is regular crossing of these roads by pedestrians. In order to provide the needed protection, we have marked pedestrian crossings at strategic points. You must give due regard to individuals using these crossings. The speed limit signs, speed bumps, and pedestrian crossings are all in place for ensuring your safety at the airport.
The parking lot next to the customs baggage hall is for authorized users only.
Persons authorized to park in this lot have received stickers for their vehicles. If you have been issued a sticker, you are required to place it on the windscreen of your vehicle. Please note, you will be allowed to park in this lot only if the appropriate sticker is displayed on the windscreen of your vehicle.
If you wish to access the public parking lot upon entering the compound, make a slight right turn by this sign that says Public Parking Entrance. If you use the ring road first, then wish to enter the public parking lot, you turn right by the old ticket booth, then continue along the main access road, turning right again by the sign that says Public Parking Entrance.
Notice the yield markings and the give way sign that have been placed in this area. You must give way to traffic coming from your left.
Take note too that traffic flows westward only along this main access road. Access to the public parking lot is granted when you pull a ticket from the dispenser and the barrier is raised. The fee is $2 per hour or part thereof, and $20 per night for overnight parking. When leaving the parking lot after the barrier is raised, you turn left. Traffic on this road flows in one direction only, north or left. Do not make a right turn into this road. At the top of this road, give way to traffic on your left. In the public parking lot, provision has been made for rental vehicles. Signs indicate that spaces marked 18 through 41 are to be used by rental companies only. The designated taxi parking area is to the south of the public parking lot by the taxi stand. Only taxis are to be parked in this area. There is a reserved tenant parking lot to the west of the terminal. Only vehicles bearing the appropriate sticker will be allowed to park in this area.
Any vehicle found parked for an extended period in an area which is not authorized to park will be towed at the owner's expense. You will then contact the traffic department and your vehicle will not be released until the requisite fees are paid to the company that towed your vehicle. To avoid this unnecessary inconvenience and expense, please comply with the traffic regulations.
A number of new initiatives have recently been implemented at the airport by the St. Christopher and Seaport Authority. These initiatives are intended to improve the flow of traffic in and around the airport compound. The licensing authority, who is the Commissioner of Police, and the Traffic Department are working very close with the Seaport Authority in the installation of these signs. In fact, they were done on the advice of the Traffic Department, and so they have the full weight of law, the full effect of law, as they were approved by the licensing authority. Additionally, a number of persons who work for the Port Authority, the security officers, the dispatchers, the customer service reps, they have been appointed as traffic wardens by the licensing authority. Now, this appointment gives them full power of a police officer to enforce the traffic regulations so that any violation of the traffic signs at the airport can be dealt with by these officers. They have the power to issue tickets. They have the power to have vehicles towed. In the event of a vehicle being towed, the owner, of course, will be responsible for the cost of the towing, in addition to any fine that may be imposed by the issuance of a ticket. The minimum penalty for failing to comply with any of the signs would be $100, and if persons refuse to pay that fine, they'll be taken before the court, and that there's the likelihood that the penalty could be doubled. So we are advising motorists to give the officers at the port your fullest cooperation, knowing that they are acting under the authority of the licensing authority, and they have the full weight of law behind them. And so we are asking to give them full respect, full cooperation, so that they can ensure safety and smooth flow of traffic at the airport.
Traffic regulations are implemented and enforced to protect you from harm and danger. The situation is no different at the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw International Airport. With your cooperation, we will maintain a safe environment and a smooth flow of traffic. Do comply with the traffic regulations, as failure to do so is an offense. We will begin issuing tickets to offenders on Monday, July 11, 2011. We thank you for the appreciation that you have expressed in response to the improvements that we have been making. Rest assured that we remain committed to enhancing our services and the facilities to ensure that your experience at the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw International Airport exceeds your expectations. Thanks for the opportunities to serve you.
The Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw International Airport provides a safe and secure environment with efficient services in a comfortable atmosphere. Our spacious immigration and screening area, modern facilities for your convenience, as well as well-trained and friendly staff make traveling a pleasure. Whether departing or arriving, you'll enjoy a hassle-free experience. The St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, SCASPA, working harder to serve you better.